I just want to admonish an who left a comment on a Mike Tyson video I uploaded a couple of years ago. It was about how Mike Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history. Now, I've done multiple videos on Mike Tyson over the years, including a career review. You know, I enjoyed Mike Tyson's career. I thought it was fantastically exciting. And for my money, he is the most exciting heavyweight of all time. But the Mike Tyson fanatics are some of the most weird, cultish obsessives you will ever come across. It's like autistic level obsession that these guys have with the Mike Tyson fairy tale. You know, oh, Mike can cuss and all that carry on. These weird, corny Tyson fanatics will rock up in the comment section of some of my videos when I talk about Mike Tyson. And one of the typical things that they'll do is they'll start nitpicking. They always try and compete with other people about who knows most about Mike Tyson. There's only so much that the public could possibly know, but they think they've got some secret knowledge. Anyway, this turned up in the comments of that video and he said, there's one mistake you made in the video, Hat Man. Mike Tyson was an Olympian. He went to the Junior Olympics. You made a mistake there. I mean, I despair at this these people. First of all, in multiple Mike Tyson videos I've done in the past, I've mentioned the fact he went to the Junior Olympics. I know he went to the Junior Olympics. You're not telling me any information that I wasn't aware of. I've mentioned that in previous videos over the years.
Now, some of these amateur fights, quite a few of them I've actually seen. Others I haven't seen. I guess, not all of them were filmed. But some of the highlights here were the fact that he won the Junior Olympics. He won the Junior Olympics. He won the Junior Olympics.
In the video in question, I never said that Mike Tyson was not an Olympian. I said that Mike Tyson didn't need to go to the Olympics to secure a lucrative professional contract. That's what I said, because he was with Cus D'Amato, who had links in the boxing industry because he was such a veteran boxing man and boxing coach. He hooked Mike Tyson up with Jimmy Jacobs and Bill Caton. That's unusual for most amateurs. They don't have the team from when they're amateurs all the way through to the pro career. They don't have that. But because Mike was adopted by Cus D'Amato, he had this unusual situation where he didn't need to win an Olympic medal to secure a lucrative professional contract. Didn't need it. So the Junior Olympics was irrelevant. That's the point I was making. Furthermore, 99% of the time, when someone says that they were an Olympian, they're referring to the actual Olympic Games, which is an international competition organized by the IOC, the International Olympic Committee. Newsflash, the Junior Olympics is not organized by the IOC. It's organized by the American Athletic Union. Do you know why it's organized by them and not an international body? Because the Junior Olympics is not an international tournament. It's a domestic American tournament which only American athletes compete in. Do not confuse the Junior Olympics with the Youth Olympics. The Youth Olympics is a real international Olympic tournament organized by the IOC, which has athletes from all over the world competing with each other. The Junior Olympics is a completely different competition. It's for American athletes only. It's not international. And that's the one that Mike Tyson was in. He was competing against strictly American boxers, not international boxers. Hence, no one cares about the Junior Olympics because it's not the real Olympics. It's just a domestic American tournament that they slapped the Olympic name on. Shouldn't even be called the Olympics anything. If a guy was to say, I was an Olympic gold medalist, turning pro, and it turns out he was only a gold medalist at the Junior Olympics, he'd be laughed out of town. Somebody winning the Junior Olympics. I mean, seriously. But this is the kind of warped, overly pedantic, autistic, obsessive mindset that all these weird Mike Tyson fanboys have. It's quite disgusting. There was a guy, and I'm not going to mention his name, who had like a Mike Tyson boxing tutorial channel, where he would like show you Mike Tyson moves. This is a British guy, and good God almighty. You wouldn't be able to watch this guy unless you're just as sad and warped as he is. And most of you are not. Trust me, this guy was way out there. 90% of you would watch this guy and you would be busting out laughing from start to finish. An absolute space cadet, this guy, with a creepy Mike Tyson obsession. He used to go around to other people's channels and other people's Instagram pages and say, no, Mike Tyson didn't hold his hand like that. He would hold his hand this way, and when it's like, oh my God. Like the level of pedantic that this guy was absolutely off the charts, right? Just completely absurd. He thought he was like the leader of some type of Mike Tyson cult or something. It's just weird, man. And, you know, I've spoken about Tyson Fury fanboys over the years, Deontay Wilder fanboys, and, you know, Anthony Joshua fanboys, you name it. But in my view, and I've said this for years, the worst, most insane fanboys in boxing are the Mike Tyson fanboys. Oh my God. Honestly, folks, there's something about Mike Tyson where he's almost like the Joker in the Chris Nolan Batman film, The Dark Knight, where he attracts like the weirdest and most disturbed people. That's who Mike Tyson attracts. The obsessives that are drawn to him. And in fact, there was a movie back in the days called Black and White, which Mike Tyson was in. And it also starred Robert Downey Jr. Now, Robert Downey Jr.'s character in that film, Black and White, is exactly what most Mike Tyson fanboys are like. The Robert Downey Jr. character, and just to give you a spoiler here, there's a famous scene in that film where they're at a party and Robert Downey Jr.'s character, who's a Mike Tyson obsessive, right? Mike Tyson fanboy, he approaches Mike Tyson and tries to make conversation with him. And at one stage, he looks at Mike and he says, "Mike, I had a dream about you last night." And obviously Mike goes off on him, and does he choke him or something? I can't remember what he does. But that is literally what most of the Mike Tyson fanboys are like. They're these weirdos. Honestly, they think that there's some type of competition going on where you'll win a great prize if you can have, better in-depth knowledge about Mike Tyson than anybody else. Unbelievable. You don't know Mike Tyson. If you've ever met him, you met him for a split second. You don't know the guy. You don't know any more about him than any other normal boxing fan like myself who grew up watching Mike Tyson and saw all the documentaries and all the other stuff because Mike Tyson was the biggest thing in boxing. So we all know the backstory. We all know his amateur career. We all know all that stuff. You don't have to be one of these weird Mike Tyson cultists to know that information. We all know it. We all know about the spar with Evander Holyfield back in the days when they were we all know all that stuff. Like, get a grip. Anyway, rant done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm out. Are you surrounded by mindless bots in human form who adhere to the norm and blindly conform? Who swallow all the mainstream BS and actually ridicule you for questioning things? Do you wish you had more free-thinking individuals in your life to network and converse with? Well, look no further. We're right here. Come and join the Brotherhood of Reason on Patreon. You'll gain access to my weekly topical content where we take deep dives on an endless variety of subjects, as well as my vast back catalogue of podcasts, videos, interviews, movie decodings, and my Confessions of a Nightclub Bouncer series. You'll also get to talk and network with myself and hundreds of other people in our members chat. You can enjoy all this via the Patreon app or on desktop, and download all my podcasts in high-quality MP3. There's no contract, no commitment. You can cancel at any time, just like Netflix, but it's a hell of a lot cheaper. Just download the app from the Play Store or the App Store, or simply visit patreon.com on a web browser. Then head on over to my page and select the tier called the Brotherhood of Reason. All the links are in the description box below. And just a quick money-saving tip for Apple users. If you purchase your Patreon subscription on the desktop site or on Android, then you'll avoid the ridiculous 30% fee that Apple charges for purchases made on the iOS app. So if you're on iPhone or iPad, save yourself some money by buying your subscription on the actual Patreon website or on Android because it's a lot cheaper. Once you've made that initial purchase, you can then use the Patreon app on your iPhone or iPad thereafter to access and enjoy your content as normal.